Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, according to where you are. Welcome to the day 2 of our TaiyangNews conference on PV system technology trends, SNEC and Intersolar product review held virtually. Here we actually bring together the latest innovations from the world's largest solar trade shows that were concluded in May and June, SNEC in June, this month early, and last month Intersolar. So here we bring together the latest innovations from these shows. My name is Shravan Chunduri. I am head of technology at TaiyangNews. So the event is part of our regular online conference offerings. And as usual, the conference is organized by our team in Asia and Europe. So before going to anything, first of all, a big thanks to our sponsors of the event. So this event is sponsored by all these companies without whom we would have not able to offer this conference for free of charge. So Longi is our platinum sponsor, Aiko, Huasan, Jinko, and Trina are our gold sponsors. DMG GC, GCL, Tongwei are our silver sponsors, and our bronze sponsor is Dasola. So I know we have a lot of repeated audience, and we always like our regular audience. But in case if you are really new to our event, a couple of words on housekeeping. Zoom has an unmoderated chat window, and we have enabled this function like with any other conference also in this conference. So basically, we consider this as a virtual coffee room where actually anyone can talk to anyone in a physical event. So simulating this virtually, we really strongly recommend to use this chat function to ask questions, initiate a discussion, or even answer some questions, even if they are not directly, pointed to you. But a big but is, as I just mentioned, it's a non-moderated area. So please keep the netiquettes and be always nice with your comments, even if you don't agree with the statements, from what is possibly a competitor. So please try to maintain the netiquettes. And the tagline of this event is latest solar product innovations present at the world's largest solar trade shows. And that's what we plan to have in this conference, having leading module makers in the field of in the field of PV manufacturing, but also the other segment of PV like BOS, inverters, batteries, mounting systems, and other small parts of the BOS system. They have presented a wide range of latest products at these shows, Intersolar in Munich in May and SNEC in Shanghai earlier this month. So on day one, Michael really gave a very nice overview and introduction, really going into the details, how these shows were. So I will not repeat that, but instead, I would like to reflect a little bit on what has happened on day one. So this is especially for those who might have, not made up to the day one or missed our day one. And even for those who have attended, it would be a brief recap as there was so much of information presented on day one. So moving on to the next slide, as you can see, so Longji gave the first presentation, after my keynote where I talked about our top modules report. So what was really interesting is BC technology has already accounted for 30 gigawatt of shipment and 40 gigawatt plus orders are in pipeline. So that means BC is not anymore a R&D or a niche technology. Then there was a presentation from Jinko Solar, and there the company presented its next generation TOPCon technology. So that features 20 bus bars, important. And then it also brought back onto the table the 1/3 cut cell concept. So that means cells are cut into more pieces, not just half. And Tongwei, it was interesting that Tongwei characterizing itself as a technology supermarket because they have so many technologies that they are working in parallel: BC, TOPCon, heterojunction, and also tandem. But TOPCon is currently in focus. And I think the key technologies that were highlighted on day one was zero bus bar technology and edge passivation. So, and Victor really gave a very large collection of topics. So he talked about FBR and its low carbon and its feasibility in the production, how technology is gaining, and also he covered several cell technologies, including TOPCon, back contact, even perovskite, single junction, and also in tandem structure. And what was also very interesting was GCL's carbon platform. Then DMEGC actually presented its roadmap to improve the module power. And what was also a little interesting for me, it was my key takeaway that the company has said it's somewhat green in these tough times. So very rarely to hear such encouraging words. Then we have also invited interesting products that were either shortlisted or have won the Intersolar Award, the Smarter E Award in Europe. So Weidmuller is one such company. So they have a super compact surge protection device. And then K2 system has presented a wide range of mounting solutions that can adapt to the changing the module configuration. And what I also found interesting is, okay, on one way, module makers are changing from the stainless, from the aluminum frame to the stainless steel frame. But K2 system, they said they are moving into aluminum based mounting solutions in order to have a better reliability, corrosion resistant. So that was really interesting for me. And then a super portable daylight EL system was presented by MBJ Solution. So that the tool can be used on active solar modules without doing anything. And the characterization can be done in daylight. Okay, so that's really the what we had on day one. So moving on to the today's agenda, what is slightly different today compared to the day one is we also have a representation from the storage segment. So we have a couple of module makers, and then we also have companies from the storage segment. So the first presentation will be from Aiko, followed by Trina and Huasan. Then we have presentation from Goodwe. They're talking about their innovations. So that's combining their inverter and storage solutions. Then we have Dust Solar, again a module maker. Then we have Hyperstrong, again talking about their main product, which is the utility scale battery system, but also their latest C&I solution. And then another difference compared to day one is we are going to have a panel. Next slide. Next slide. Yeah, anyway, so I know who is in panel. Again, it would be moderated by me, and thanks a lot to Alex Barros from Exawat CRU. He agreed to join our panel, bringing his perspective into this product trends. And then we have Claudio from ICO, and Vitor, who gave a presentation on the day when, and he also took up some time to join our today's panel. That would be at the end. And the discussion topic of our today's panel is discussing the hottest solar product trends seen at the Smarter E, and which is Intersolar Munich and SNEC Shanghai.